Oh, it looks like I'm live already. All right. Let me just move some things out of the way over here. I always have so much stuff up at the top of my desk. So I can get all the things up here in Vision, and then I will pop over to YouTube and see about seeing things the way you guys see things. I know that Sharon's having a sale right now, and she had a sale earlier today as well, which I was in for part of. I already have this live scheduled, and I have backed out on so many lives lately. I just didn't want to do it again. I hope you guys will understand. Oh, what are we doing over here? But just know that Sharon O is live. And if you want to hop on over and see her and her sale, I think she's doing wallpaper and some other fun things. Hey, Mitzi, how are you? I'm trying to stick to my no spending thing. Hey, Rebecca. So I'm going to go ahead and go live. I'm going to work on turning, we talked about, if you were in my live last night when I was doing the live after the live with the glue booking in my converted dollar store calendar into a glue book. I'm going to use, this is the wrong one actually. Where's my birdie one? Hold on. Got the wrong one here. I need the birdies. Where we talked about the idea of turning a calendar that's maybe not quite to your taste, or got 3 of them, Calendars at the end, beginning of the year are kind of a standard gift. So I'm going to turn this one into my 2021 month by month vision board. Hey, Melissa, how are you? So that is what we are going to work on. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm probably going to want to keep it after the fact. So I'm going to even cover the front of it, and I'll probably put a title on it at a later time. So we're going to start just by picking kind of generic papers. So this is like an extra page, and then it starts with the months. So I think this will be like maybe some life planning stuff that I will take out of my planner and put in here. But we're going to start just covering some of the pages and the images with scrapbooking paper to start with the base for our vision board calendar for 2020. I sent you the email through PayPal this morning. I can resend it after this live if you'd like, but it will be an invoice through PayPal. You might want to check your trash or spam folder just in case you deleted it. It's not going to come from my personal email. It is going to come from PayPal as an invoice. I sent those all out this morning before I went to bed. They were all out by 10 a.m. If you are unable to find it, I'll send it again after the live for you. Thanks so much, Melissa. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. So let's just get started, shall we? Let's start with the cover, and we're going to keep the normal calendar orientation so that it could hang on the wall, and I can use the monthly portion of it and then have my vision board stuff at the top. So, there, as with all things, there's a couple of options. I could, just prior to each month, go in and do some collage work. I could do it as the month goes on by keeping like an envelope full of stuff tacked up next to the calendar. I can add in everyday ephemera, ticket stubs and receipts and stuff like that. So we're just going to do the bases for tonight. And if you guys have any suggestions or ideas, so we're going to keep the orientation, the original calendar orientation, unlike the one I'm turning into my glue book, where I turned it this way and we're using it as if it were a book. Landscape and portrait, something about that is what. So I did pull a little bit of this Star Traveler pad, and I got some Halloween stuff for the October one. And I'll probably I've got some Christmas papers off to the side over here, but mostly I think I'm going to use this Timeless Texture Stack. So I'm just going to go through and pull out some ones that maybe I like. But I'm guessing most everybody this evening is going to be over there. So I'm looking for something actually for the cover that speaks to me. I just want something kind of plain because I'll probably dress it up. So maybe something like this, but in a different color. These stacks usually go in a color range. So let me just take a spin through there. It's very happy about life. See if there's anything that just screams I want to be the cover to me. And I'm trying to keep it on a more positive note. So even if I go with a kind of grungy look, I think I would like it to be in a positive, something that's not dark and I don't know. We'll see. I do like orange, and I know I've taken some out of this stack to use as belly bands. So let me put this off to the side so I can remove this notification down here that is in the way of the chat box. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, I like this green. I do like the green. Maybe we'll go with this for the cover. But we don't. So front and back cover, right? So we'll take these two for the front and back cover. We have a cohesive thing going on. I do like those. So now we're looking for January. January, I always kind of like blues. So let's go over here to the blue section. I do like that. Let's see what our other options are now. Ooh, I like that. This one here. I like that one a lot. Let's see. Let's not commit before we see all the options. And I think there's 3 of each. So if I screw this up completely, there's hope for redemption. I like that too, but I really like the other one better. Let's see. I think we're running out of, we're hitting into a different kind of color. So I'm going to take that first one that I liked for January, this one right here. And that will be my January base. Okay. So February, which is Valentine's Day. Maybe we go over to pinks. Ugh. I don't hate the, ooh, that might be nice, right? That's like the cover though. Let's see what else we've got going on in here. I always forget there's 3. That's, ooh, maybe we'll go with the stripey. That's kind of a classic sort of design. So that will be our February. March, that says greens, right? So where are the greens are up front here. So let's take a look at some greens. That is the design we used for January, and I do like that color a lot. There's that. Oh, I like that. With the music in the background. Let's take that one. Let's use that for March. April. April showers bring May flowers. So maybe, what do we want to do for April? That's my birthday month, though. What color appeals to me in here? Let's get a look at the spectrum on here. What do we got down here? Maybe, probably not celebrate my birthday month with gray, although it is nice. Let's see. And probably not brown for April. Maybe, I'm not real fond of yellow. But what about this kind of orangey color? Let's keep it light and happy. Let's do this polka dots. Hi, Jen. How are you? I hope you're having a nice evening. So that will be our April color. Then we're into May. April showers bring May flowers. What do we want to do for a color for May? Maybe we'll go back to no, it's a little dark. Struggling a little bit with May. Ooh, maybe we'll go off the whole thing and maybe pick one of these. Let's see. These are much heavier cardstock. But let's see if anything speaks to me for May. That is one of my favorite backgrounds. I'm sad that that's the last one of those. Let's see. Well, that's kind of cool with the moons and stuff. Let's take that one. Let's do all these moons and planets and stuff. That'll be fun for May. April, May, so we're up to June. The scrap papers. Oh, cool. Did you like them, or did it arrive safely? Thanks, Melissa. I hope it arrived safely and that you are enjoying it. Okay, so we did that. So we'll come back to that maybe in the fall. So April, let's see. Where are we at? Front and back cover. January, February, March, April. This is May. So we're up to June. June is a summer month. Maybe we want orange. What did I do for April, May? So let's see. Maybe I should grab, I think I have kind of a boho-y stack. Let me see if I can find that. I've got a bunch of stacks underneath my desk. I have an alarming number of pads for somebody who's only been living here for a year. Okay, not that one, I don't think. And no likey for the calendar. Give me just a second to look through a couple of pads over here. See if there's something I can't live without. Okay, here's one. Field study. Let's see if there's anything there that I like for June. June is an outdoorsy month, right? Maybe we'll find something. Oh, what about... See, we want something that's open. We don't want something that's too busy because we're going to put collage-y stuff on top and other bits. So we want to have something that... I really like that one. Let's see. What about this one? It's got butterflies on it, but the rest of this is pretty open. So let's try and use this. Let's take that right out of there. So that's June. July. Let's go back to that star pack because it had some with... Let's make a list for next time around. Okay, that's good to know, Jen. So you are going to be always up for scraps. So let's see about something kind of starry, 4th of July and all that. Let's see what we got. It's kind of wintry. Ooh, very winter. Oh, that's nice, right? A kind of a sky in the summer. Let's take that. Let's go with that. That's very nice. If I can get the paper off the pad, we can do that. Okay, so that is July. So we're into August now. Give me just a second. I got a message that came in. All right, so let's see about maybe another paper pad. Yes, that's what we need up here. More paper packs. Okay, that's too thick. We're looking at August, so that's not a good color for August. Let's see. It's a little too grungy for August. Ooh, I love this. Let's use this. This is just a loose sheet in my thing. I love that for August. That will be fun. Okay, so August, September. We're at September. Okay. Okay. So, September. We're up to September. Let's see what else we might have just floating around loose in here that might jump out and be like, use me. Those are too flowery for September. We don't want that kind of shenanigans in September. I would have to get up to get the other ones. Let me see if there's anything else down here. There's another spot under my desk with stuff. I'm apparently a giant paper hoarder. All right. There's not specifically paper pads under here, but there's just some loose papers. Let's have a look at those. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, the Greenwich pack. Yes. That's good. That might be good for. Okay. These are just some loose papers. Let's have a little peeky peek what's in here and see if any of that will work for. That's Halloween paper. It's out of the Martha Stewart pad. Ooh, I like that. It's a little shiny. So let's see if we can find anything else first. My fingers on the keyboard, right? Okay. It is, but you can't see it. It's a little bit darker and greener than it's showing. Let's see if I can turn on this other light and if that helps. Because it's like an olive green, but it's not coming out like that at all. It's looking gray on the screen. But this is an olive green with a vine print on it. I definitely don't want the marbled. That is plain. That piece is not big enough. Neither is that piece. Let's see, what else do we have going on under here? Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, we have it in 2 shades. We have it in this darker brown. I'm going to go with, for September, this one. I really like this. It's a nice neutral for September. Let's use that. Okay, September. So we're in October. Now we can play with the Halloween pads. Woohoo! All right, put that aside back under here where it is safe. That is all falling down. Let's get it all to stand back up. Can't be having all the paper trying to lay down on me over here. Oh, get up there, get up there. Wrangling paper. Okay. Ooh, let's see if we can find something in the Greenwich. I haven't used this one yet. I have not used a single piece of paper out of this. I think I got it in one of her sales. Woohoo. Uh-oh, I seem to be buffering. Oh, there. I think I'm back. Micro buffering. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, I like that. Simple but plain on a lot of it. Oh, that could be a thing. Let's see what else we've got in here. Okay, we don't want cut aparts. That's too much words. I don't want to cover that up, but that is pretty. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, this makes me want to do creepy things, creepy journals. Okay. mushrooms. Purple mushrooms. Ooh, green spider web. Green with gold. Oh, coppery spider webs. That's nice. That's a definite possibility. Time to use then. Let's see. Oh, look at that one. We'll have to cut off one side or the other, though. Ooh. Okay, let's think about this. What else do we have? That's kind of a harvesty theme. Oh, I don't want to do anything with big words right in the middle because they'll get covered up. There's skulls and mushrooms. Ooh, that's a nice one just to border, but part of it will get cut off. So I think we want to avoid anything with an edge border too much. Mushrooms, skull in the corner. That could be nice. That could be very nice. Let's see. Ooh, just like a purple, black, grungy look. Oh, this is an awesome pad. I can't believe I haven't used any of this paper. What happened? More of the swatchy look. Okay. I'm really leaning towards this one. Or let's get back over here. Where was the other one that I really liked? Oh, I think. Here. Okay, so for me, I think we're down to this one with the skull or the spider webs, the copper spider webs. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Oh, there we go. That. Right? I love the creepy journals. Ooh, which one? Which one? Okay. I think I'm going to use, where to go? There we go. I'm going to use this one. I am totally digging this. It's purples with the copper skull and some copper. I just really like that. We're going to have to keep this side and we may have to sacrifice the moon. But I can use that scrap somewhere else for sure. So that's October. Now we're looking for November. So let's go back over here, see if there's anything in this journal. Because it's got some foily papers. But this is more outdoorsy, I think, than what we're really looking for. Although, that's nice, but it doesn't really say November to me. Okay, so that's not going to work. And we've already used a couple out of this pad. We're past Halloween. Okay, let's look at textures again. Rebecca. Hey, Brenda, how are you? You're not hanging out in Sharon's sale? I'm trying to keep myself from spending money. Plus, I already have this scheduled, and I have, like, bagged out. Let's see. We're heading towards the darker end of the spectrum over here. Now's where we can maybe use some of the browns. Let's find something nice that we like it over here. That's pink. Oh, I think I like something in here maybe. Let's see. All right. Let's go with one of these. Just something nice. Nice background. It'll look good with some fall foliage on there maybe, depending on what we do. It's got a light script in the background. I don't know if that's coming off on the with the lights. So that is October. And that means what we need is a piece of Christmas paper now, right? Let's see. I think there is a Christmas pack down here. Let me just slide it out of the stack. Old Winter. This is by the Paper Studio. I got it on sale a couple of years ago, I think. At least 2 years ago. Ooh, that's nice. Let's see. That's fun. Okay. Oh, plaid, no. You know what? I really, really like that green polka dot up front. I'm going to go with the green polka dot. Where to go? I'm taking the green polka dot. How's that for some decision making? You chose a whole year's worth of paper. Lickety split. All right, let's move these down and out of the way. Find that paper trimmer because we are definitely. Whoa! Sorry for the noise. Let's get that paper trimmer happening. After it tried to leap out of my hand and run away. You saw it, y'all. Well, you heard it at least. Okay. All right. So here we are. We're going to set this up as our vision board calendar thingamabobber. I am forcing myself to make split-second decisions. Just grab whatever appeals to me because I will be at it all day long. If otherwise, I'm a waffler. I'm a waffler. There's no lying about it. Okay. Oh, you know what? See? So we've got our front, our back, and I went straight into January, and I ignored that extra page where I'm going to need 2 pieces here. Okay, so I need 2 more pieces, kind of generic. What do we got going on down here that I could use? And it should be something fun because it's the start of the year. So let's see if there is something fun in this paper pack. Oy. Why are paper packs so heavy, man? Heavy. Okay, we're just looking for something light and fun. Oh, because it's 2 paper packs, you dork. Ooh. Okay, we got to find some stuff that actually sort of coordinates. Or 2 sheets of the same paper. It could be. Let's see. What do we like? What do we like? Don't think about it too. Ooh, that's pretty. To start a year, I think. Let's see. Is that going to work? Where'd the calendar go? That will work. Okay. Let me take a quick spin through the back end of it again just to make sure, but I think that might be our paper. Don't take the feathers. There's only one of those. Whoa. Is there only one of those? I really like that. Oh, there's 2 of those. That may be a little busy, though. We're going to lose the design. Because remember, I'm going to be collaging. That's a nice purple, though. Nope, I'm just going to go with this teal color. I love me some teal. All right, so that's going to be for those 2 pages. All right, we have picked our papers. Let me try and get these back in the thing. Oh boy, this could be a challenge. Once you pull something out of the rack, you're kind of stuck with it. When I move, I really need to get better organized. Okay, so now let's put these back in the back. And we'll work from the front forward. Whoa. Don't get carried away over there. That is our front cover. 2 pages. That is our back cover. Okay. So we're just going to work from the bottom of the stack now. Starting with our front cover, which is this kind of, I don't know, it's like a stony texture sort of thing, but it's like a greenish. So let's see what we do here. So we just need to trim it. This one actually just need to be trimmed a tiny, tiny smidge to give it a border around the edge. We don't want to trim hardly any off that going that way. Scrappy packs are about once every 6-month thing, because that's about how often I have enough to make it worth sorting and putting into packs. Also, I don't like to sell the scraps right at the time that the packs come out. I think it's like overwhelming okay, so that's good. So we just need to, a little bit shy of right there. So it's about, although if I am increasing my production with the new racks, we may see them quarterly. So you won't see them terribly often. It's not a thing I offer all the time, but I will write both your names down to notify you when scrap packs are going to be available. That is a thing I can definitely do. Okay, we're going to need our ink to edge for sure. Let's make sure we get this oriented right. I think it, put the calendar up here. We're going to have a nice little pink, I think we need just a smidge more trimmed off there. There's not, kind of want an even border all the way around. If anybody else is going to do like a makeover on a cheap or ugly calendar, let me know. I'd love to see, you know, we have so many out of the box thinkers. I would love to see what you guys come up with and what you use your ugly calendars for. Or even, I don't hate birds. It's not my thing. And so we're just going to do a thing. Next shopping, I'll be there anyhow. Oh, thank you. I saw your email come in. So you're squared away. I'll get you on the paid list. And your stuff will probably go in the mail on either tomorrow or Monday. I've got a pickup scheduled. It's just how many of the items I can get packed up this evening and tomorrow before they come and pick up. Sometimes I get them all done, and sometimes he comes super early. I had a nice nap, though. I was very happy with my nap. I'm going to make it a little grungy on the edges here. When I get moved, I am going to have a journal making frenzy. I have been wanting to make journals, and I'm constantly losing everything. I have too much stuff piled up. The sales are helping me thin out. The increased dyeing is going to help me thin out as well, because I'll be able to offer more paper packs in a variety of things. Not just, I'll be able to offer more tea-dyed items. So, okay, I like the edging on that. I think I'm happy with that. Let's grab some glue. So we'll try to keep this around an hour-ish. Because I know that almost everybody's over at that sale. And I don't want to, obviously we're not going to want to pocket on the cover, but I do want to create a layered cover at the end. So that will be one of the end of the year things we do. I just want to go ahead and cover it now so that I've got like a cohesive thing. I don't, in the meantime, use like the sheet that I was going to put on the back. Some ridiculous stuff like that. So let's just glue our little hearts out. Well, at least mine. Are any of you guys working on anything, or are you just hanging out and chatting in the box and double dipping between all the streams? I know there's a couple other people on too. I saw some notifications come through, but I was working on getting those prepaid tea subscriptions into my Etsy shop. So I didn't look at them real close because I always see something like, ooh, I want to go watch that. And I needed to work. So I just kind of pushed it. I hit the close button before I really looked too closely at them, because I will go watch almost anything if it comes up and I'm like, ooh, that looks interesting. I love a variety of videos, so it's always fun when something pops up and I'm like, ooh, that looks exciting. So here we are, just gluing away. I think my glue is a little clogged up. I think I need to take a pin and clean it out. Probably should just made this into a video and released it at 6 o'clock. That way I could skip the gluing parts and you could just watch me glue it down. Okay, so here we go. Let's try and get that more or less centered before we start pushing it down. Okay, We want it that way a little bit and up a little bit. Come on, up, up, up you go. Oh, it's hard to see. Okay. I think we want it a little more. Okay, we're losing our ability to move it. We're just going to have to go with it. Oh, that's not too bad. It's a smidge crooked, but it's not totally wonky. Okay. So I'm going to try turning off this light because the paper does not look. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Let's try maybe this light. Is that helping? That's a little closer. I swear to you, the light in this room is sucky. It's poorly located for where I have the table, I have to say. Okay. So I'll make sure all things that this is actually glued down well enough. Let's find the glue stick. So, and the cover could be built all year long, or it could wait till the end of the year. We could just save up items in an envelope and see what works at the end of the year, you know, for the big things. Or you could wait and see how the year falls out at the end of the year and kind of put your cover on how the year went. I just like the idea of being able to, you know, take this calendar that I'm prepping and okay, so there we go. So we're just going to fold it back and do the next side. This is not going to be terribly exciting, but come along. These are actually nice bird pictures. I wish I liked birds better. Hey, Carla, how are you tonight? I thought for sure you'd be over at Sharon's. Just having some kind of sale wallpaper, I think. I was in her earlier bit when she was on earlier this afternoon. Then I had to go out to the garage. And when I came back, she was off the air. So I missed it. All right, so we want, yeah, this kind of orientation. Yeah, I think I like it going up and down. Or maybe do I like it left to right? It was oriented this way in the book, so we'll go with that. So we just need to cut off, again, a smidge right there. Just to give it a nice overall border. Barely any at all is coming off there. Now I'm softening. Oh, you're sorting through all the scrap goodies? Oh, nice. Cool. I like sorting things. It's fun. I'm a sorter. Okay. So we're going to wind it with some interesting borders. And then we want that just to be, let's get that down a little bit. So we're going to cut off that end because that's where the perforation-y card. So you want it just a little bit beyond that. Okay. My technical measuring skills over here. We'll just fold it there and see what happens. How was your day at the 4-letter word, Carla? Did you have a good day? Did you have a mediocre day? Oh, here we go. We want to like this. Don't want to be silly. Oh, perfect. And they're going to have weird borders, so I like that. I like it when it's mismatched a little bit. Okay, so let's ink some edges. I also like sorting things into Ziploc bags because they're clear, but they hold things. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Welcome, welcome. We're working on our 2021 cheap/ugly calendar conversion into a year-long vision board process. So I'm doing the prep, and it's probably the most boring part. I probably should have just done it off screen. But this will be a once-a-month thing where I bring it out and we or maybe, you know, a couple times a month, and add some things to it and talk about how the year's going and the goals and all that kind of stuff. Let's try and grungy that up a little bit. Oops. All right, there we go. We've got that inked. Now the fun part, all the gluing. Man, I wish there was an easy way to glue this stuff down. Try and get it right up to the edge without causing too much shenanigans over here. Try and get those corners too. I'm terrible about getting the corners. And as you can see, I was never a coloring or cutting in a straight line kind of person. Kind of all over the place. Oof. This will give your wrist a workout. Okay, let's just get a finger on here so it doesn't start moving all over the place. Anybody watch any fun videos or movies over the last few days? I watched a few more episodes of Supernatural, and then I watched 2 Christmas movies between last night and today. One of them was so stupid. But, you know, they're just kind of feel-good, fluffy, fun movies. Don't have to think about it real hard. And that's good, because when you're invoicing stuff, you don't want to get like totally sucked into something. And in that way, Supernatural is a good thing to rewatch, because I'm familiar enough with it that I don't get sucked down the rabbit hole too often. Occasionally I find myself just staring into the screen like, oh, hey Candy, how are you? Welcome. Great to see you. Hope you are having an amazing evening. I overuse the word amazing. I'm sorry, ladies. It's like one of my favorite words. I want everything to be amazing. Don't hate me. But I want your stuff to be amazing too. Your life, your things, your people, yourself. And awesome. I way overuse the word awesome. But I think we all know what my favorite word is. That's an interesting message. Just the word how. Okay, so we're going to have the same paper. Ooh, I'm already gluing shit together. That's awesome. Okay, I'll ink the edges at the end, like off camera. I'm not going to subject you to doing the calendar itself as well. But since this is like an extra page, so this is going to be like some just life planning stuff that I can, you know, can put like my word of the year and all that crap on there. And Friskers size 1 blades. I don't think I have that kind of Friskers. I have that cutting board thing that I hate. So we're going to have the same here and here. So this is going to be like my word of the year and maybe some pictures for my goals and stuff like that. And then the bottom will be maybe some spiritual stuff and, you know, just a general picture of like my kind of yearly plan thing, but more visual than anything else. And then what I thought I would do is create some journaling cards that as the year goes on, like I could put a little pocket down here. I think I'll probably do a little pocket on each one. And I can tuck in some cards with some journaling on it. as I go or at the end of the year when, maybe I don't want all that heaviness hanging on the calendar, but where I can store it all at the end of the year and have it as a thing. So we're going to just put a second sheet of paper down here that matches the top, which means we have to trim it again. Okay, hold on. I've got a quick message to look at over here. I'm not trying to ignore you, ladies. You are awesome and important to me. Okay. Come on, come up. That's what I want you. Hello, come on. Goodness gracious. Ooh, my Facebook is going bananas. Banana balls. Okay. Oh, maybe that's going to work or not. Oh, no. Ooh, my internet is angry. Okay, let's get this over here while that's waiting to think about life. So we know that this way we just want to trim it. I guess it would help if I took this. Oh, that's why, because there's a thing open over there. Let's turn that off. There's too many things open. I need to actually take this off before we try and trim it. Peter. I just keep saying the same thing. Okay. So now let's get this out here and have a little looky-loo at just marking off the space. So maybe just a little bit above that. Are you going to do a thing or are you going to be a butt? Wow. Okay, I'm just going to refresh that page. It is angry about life. Maybe I'm going to refresh that. It's really angry about life. I watched Mr. Grinch tonight. I miss NCIS. I've watched all of Bones. Like, I watched through it probably last winter. Because I made Els sick of Bones. I watched all the seasons in a row. Which I'd never seen, like, the full thing all the way to the end. I missed, like, the last couple of seasons. So, I have watched all of the original Charmed and decided that I hate it. That's a thing. But I kind of dig the new one that's been coming out. I think it's on Netflix. I hope they do more seasons. We'll see how that goes. Or maybe they've done more seasons and I just didn't notice. Not terribly observant, as you may well know. Okay, let's see if that refreshed and I can actually say something about that. Oh, you are so angry, computer. And I just restarted it not that long ago, too. I wonder if there's an update hanging out in there. Usually it turns into a giant jerk face when there's an update waiting. After the live, I will have to check into that. For sure. Ooh, I hate that noise. It's like filing your nails. Yeah. Sorry, ladies. Just shy of nails on chalkboard, huh? Don't hate me because I ink. Hate me because of the noise it makes. Is this better or worse than somebody smacking their gum right next to you? Only slightly better, I think. Okay, let's see if I can get a reply on that or if it's just going to keep being angry at me. Here we go. Maybe. New Charmed or Old Charmed? I loved Old Charmed when it was on originally. I rewatched it last year and hated it. Just hated everything about it. It made me want to punch people in the face. I'm kind of digging the New Charmed. Just thinking on that, lol. Questions you get asked in weirdo streams, right? All right. Let's see if it's going to let me say something now. Sorry, I'll be right back to you guys. Okay. I saw a few of the new ones, but I didn't like it as much. Yeah, maybe, but I don't have any and it could be that I'm not all that fond of what's her face that plays the oldest sister. I've never really liked her, but I did like the show when it was on originally. I really did. But when I rewatched it, I just didn't dig it as much. I'm liking Supernatural a lot, I gotta be honest. But it's a heavy show. Like, that is not a happy, like, they make lots of jokes and stuff, but the subject matter is really intense for sure. Okay. Oh, yeah. Anything with the word gallery in it is probably super, super expensive. It's not nice that he was rude to you, though. I like to read too. You know what? Since I've been living here, I have not been the best at time management, and at times, I wish I read more. I used to read so much, and this last year, I have read almost nothing. Just a couple. Yes. Yes, sir.
Sorry, just letting you know there's food available.
Oh, food. Is it yummy food?
Do I really have to answer that?
No,
Where do you live again?
In the happiest food place on earth. Okay. I've got a little while to go.
Just letting you know it's there. It's
it?
done. It's ready.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
The longer you wait, the colder it gets.
There is a microwave, though.
Okay. Just letting you know.
What is it, so that I know if it's reheatable? Like,
Cookie food.
oh, that's awesome. Okay.
We mentioned this earlier. We had that conversation.
I didn't know we were having it tonight, though.
Oh, yeah. Remember I got the chicken out?
Maybe I'll just get a bowl. I'll be right back, ladies. I'm going to grab a bowl of food so I can eat it on the sly. Cookie food is awesome.
It is.
I'll be right back, I promise. Cookie food. Somebody has cookie food. I don't know. I think they're babies to me. I'm old. I'm an old lady. All right. All right, so we've got the cover and these 2 pages done. So we're moving on to January. Missed the corner again. Let me get a little glue stick on there. No attention span. I'm tired a lot. A lot of this year has been, my energy is not the best. And like I said, I have not been the best with time management. So that is one of my big bugaboos for the new year is to, January is going to be this nice light blue swirly paper. Kind of January. January is always kind of blue to me. Snow and the sky. Oh. So, yeah, I've been struggling with my energy levels and all kinds of my depression's kind of got the better of me for a good portion of the year. And that always sucks when that happens. I'm hoping when I move to get into therapy, I think it's time to deal with some of my shit. Oops. Oh, man. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So let's trim this down for the border. So here I am doing a very boring thing, and I'm running out of things to say. Ooh, I might have cut that a little close right there. Oh, well. Just have a bigger border on this page. It's not like we're going to see them like right up next to each other. So we want it to be just a little bit above that. But yeah, so I'm hoping to get into a therapy or maybe, join a support group for people who've been in some of the situations I have and start off that way. I need to do something beyond what I am currently doing. That's all I'm saying. It's time to deal with some issues. Do some of that introspective and that shadow work that we all have to do at some point. Okie dokie. So let's ink some edges again. I think I've been on 4. Is it 7 already? I'm going to refresh this. It looks like it's freezing up. I've been having some issues today. And YouTube's still being a butt about links and stuff like that. So I'm not all happy with YouTube right now. I really think it's part of their movement to keep us from connecting for whatever reason. I don't know what they're. I understand they don't want grow streams, but there's no reason we can't. We should be able to share like shop links and websites and stuff. Part of the purpose of YouTube is to network. It's a little silly to make it so people can't. That should be the content creator's choice whether or not they would like links to be put on there, for people to be able to put in links and stuff. That's the whole reason there are moderators and why you can have those settings. I don't like that YouTube is making those decisions for me. I think it sucks. Oh, wow. That's just where to go. Why are you being so difficult? Okay. Okay. Oh, we've already been on for an hour? How's that possible? Okay, so since there's, not really anyone chatting and I have actually been on for an hour. I didn't even think about it. I'm probably going to let you guys go and I'll just continue to work on this for a little bit till I get the base done. And that way next live we can actually work on some of the more fun stuff. But I'm actually kind of in love with this idea of the year-long vision board project for myself. If anybody's going to play along, let me know. I would love to see what other people do with this. Like I said before, I love to see where the out-of-the-box thinkers go with this sort of thing. Could be some really fun stuff. All right. Just get this glue on here, and then I will bounce on out of here and let you ladies get on with your evening. I certainly have lots of work ahead of me. I do. I've got ironing to do and stuff to mail. A couple of other things I'm working on. So, however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. I mean that sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. The end. Mary part. That's okay. No worries, Carla. You guys have a great evening, and I will see you possibly tomorrow in the afternoon. Bye, Candy. The end.